You are still worthy. God created you in his image. God sees you worthy to be created in his image and to be like him. This is a touchy video for me because a lot of the times I battle with unworthiness. God sent me here today to tell you and remind me that you are still worthy. He knows where you are at right now. He knows what you are battling with right now, but you are still worthy. Still sees you out of the eyes of righteousness. Even when you are battling with certain things, remember that he still created you in his image. He formed you in your mother's womb. He put you together. Before anyone knew you was there, he knew you was there. You are the clay, he is the potter. He pottered you, a piece of clay, to be something so worthy that you were so worthy to be like him. No matter what you are going through, no matter what your circumstances, no matter what you are battling with that nobody knows, no matter what you're embarrassed of, no matter what you're ashamed of, no matter what you're hiding, he sees it all and he still says that you're worthy. Only you know the things and he knows them because we can't hide from him. We shouldn't want to hide it from him. You're seated up here, right? You're seated up here and you're battling with things that is right here. He still sees you as up here. Don't ever come down from where you're seated because you're battling with things down here. Everything will eventually catch up to where you are. I have to say it every single day you wake up. I am still worthy. I am still righteous. I am still created in God's image to be like him. Yes, I'm battling with this thing. Yes, I'm embarrassed and ashamed of this thing, but guess what? I am still worthy. I'm still righteous and God still loves me. You are not battling with imposter syndrome. You know your identity. You know who you are. When you give your life to Christ, you gain a new identity. You gain a new identity and the enemy is after that identity. You do not battle with imposter syndrome. The enemy has you battling. The enemy has you thinking that you battle with imposter syndrome, but you don't. You know exactly who you are. Don't question it. Hold on to who you are. If you know who God is and you're connected to the vine, you're connected to Jesus Christ, you live for him, then you know who you are. One thing the enemy loves to do is come after your identity. Because if he can get you to forget who you are, then you'll never walk in the purpose that God created you for. Then you'll never see how worthy and how worth it you are. How righteous the Lord sees you as. God sees you out of the eyes of love. He can get you to see yourself as anything other than righteous, worthy, and loved. You won't be able to experience what the Lord has for you. You won't be able to experience and live fully out what God has for you. Because when you start to live in righteousness, everything else that the enemy tries to come and throw at you is just beneath you. You're up here, but you're battling with things down here. And guess what? The Lord said it will catch up. The Lord sent me here to tell you, don't worry, it will catch up. You are rich because you know God and have a relationship with him. What don't you really have? Do you know who the Father is? He is the creator of the universe. He created everything in the universe. The sky has never been touched. The clouds has never been touched. The sun has never been touched. And guess what? He created that. He is the creator of man. He created everything. He makes the sky go away, the sun go away. He does what he wants to do. That's who you have a relationship with. So what don't you really have? Don't measure your love and your relationship with God and your richness with materialistic things. Because remember, these materialistic things will fade away. But the relationship and the things that the Lord give you can never be taken away from you. It will never fade away. Like, take a deep thought about that. What don't you really have? Don't look at the world. Don't look at the next person. Don't look at the next Christian. Look at you. What don't you really have? I have a relationship with God. I have clothes on my back. I have a roof over my head. I have water. I have food. And even if I didn't have these things, as long as I have God, I have everything that I need. If I didn't have these clothes on my back, this roof over my head, if I was living on a corner, as long as I have God, I am truly rich. Because I can have all of the materialistic things. I can have the biggest house. I can have a Rolls Royce. I can have every single thing. And if I didn't have God, I would be poor. Poor in spirit, but poor physically too. What is the enemy really trying to get you not to tap into? What really is your identity? The enemy tries to get us to think that we are nothing. Tries to get us to think that we are our past. Tries to get us to think that we're our mistakes. He tries to get us to think that we are our circumstances. But guess what? I'm here to tell you, the Lord has sent me as a messenger today to remind you, no matter what you are going through, you are still worthy. You are still righteous. You are still loved. You are not the condemning thoughts that is trying to condemn you, and you are not your past. Those thoughts in your head that lie to you and tell you everything under the sun except good things, who do you think that is? Really evaluate your thoughts. When you're sad, when you're going through a lot, when you just want to give up, who's really talking? The enemy don't have nothing good to say. That's not you. You're going to overcome what you're battling with, and you are not what you are battling with. You are who God says you are. You are not your past. I don't care what you used to do. Paul used to persecute and kill Christians. And look what the Lord did to him. Look what the Lord did with him. And look how strong he was in his identity. So I don't care what you did in your past. Look at me. Prostitution, 5 years. Dancing, sugar daddies. I've done it all. I've done it all. And guess what? I'm worthy. I'm righteous and I'm loved. Because God says it. Not because the world says it. Not because I say it. Because the things that I say and the things that the world say will fade away. But if God calls you worthy, if God calls you righteous, if God calls you love, then it will never fade away. Colossians 3, where it says, put off your old self and all of its practices. You came to Christ, you got a new identity, right? You became worthy, you became righteous. So guess what? Put off your old self and all of its practices. The thoughts of thinking you're unworthy, the thoughts of thinking that you are poor, the thoughts of thinking that you are stuck. You are not stuck. There's no such thing as being in Christ and being stuck. I've never heard of it. We are like trees. We are like flowers. We go through seasons. We must grow. We must produce fruit. It will come to pass. You will overcome this. And you are worthy. That's what the Lord has sent me here to tell you today. And I really, really, really encourage you to click the link in my description and join my prayer group. I really encourage you. And I am working on something right now behind closed doors for Young and Fruitful. It is going to be coming off of YouTube. It's still going to be videos on here, but it's going to be more interactive things where we can actually talk on the phone. We can actually talk and things like that. I am going to be dropping my email in the description. If you would like to email me personally so I can read it and reach out to you, please do. But I love you, and make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel.